Let's do it. I think maybe I can hit 50 today on the Hunter. We'll see. We shall see. But how's it going, everybody? Why do we have a banner for the Storm King? I didn't even notice that. That was a banner in the lobby for, like, the Storm King. They've resorted to telling us about previous content. What's up, Stein? What level am I? 41 and a quarter. I can gain 9 levels in a day, right? Air Sales, how's it going? Last day before a week off? Oh, heck yeah. A whole week, you say? Kaboom! Hey, how you doing? How you been? I haven't been playing much Odyssey lately because my world is so laggy, and as much as I want to like play the new content, I don't want to start a whole new expert world. I like the idea of just continuously playing my old one, but I've been struggling in Odyssey. Yeah, I'm doing well, Chris. Yeah, same. Been grinding levels too. Hunter is the last one I need to get maxed. I've got Rift Ripper maxed, Shadow Caller maxed, and now we got 9 more levels to go on the Hunter. We're getting there. And then I don't think they fixed it yet. No, they didn't. The Rift Ripper ones are bugged, and I think someone else told me their Shadow Caller one was bugged. I don't know if I actually have it unlocked. I haven't checked in Odyssey yet, but this one's definitely bugged. I can get into my world just fine, but it's like the same lag, but it seems like it just slowly gets worse and worse, and it just compounds itself. I'll go from, you know, seat glitching to rubber banding, and then all of a sudden I can't sprint anymore until I log out and log back in. I get like the sprint glitch. It gets annoying. As much as I love the game, it's been tough to like go through all the lag that's been happening. Like, luckily my world had actual spires on it. Like, that's the other thing, is this major update ended up coming out, and I don't know how much of the community, but you know, enough to have people, you know, post on Reddit about it pretty frequently, that they don't have spires or they don't have Vengeance Jones. Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll eventually not be easier, but you know, if I was, I swear, lag has been the one thing that has deterred me from playing over the last couple of months as much as I normally would. Oh, Crystal Pistols with Last Chance. Just like stashing them. And I think that's a lot of people. Like, we're only, like, last year around Storm King, I know it bumped the numbers back up again, but we were like struggling to get like 30, 40K daily concurrent, and now it's pretty much stuck at like 20K concurrent players. It's pretty much what I see it max out at. Well, I'm not gonna not play Odyssey. It's just I have been playing a lot less, and the only reason I'm grinding this so much too is because it unlocks Odyssey decor, which I do want, because I do want to continue to play Odyssey, but right now it's been a bit of a drag. Well, how close are we on the 70? So we were at like 73% on that one, so we're gaining all right progress on that. Yo, Sayer, how's it going? Oh yeah, I definitely play Odyssey. Once I hit level 50 on my hunter, I really have no more reason to play this game until they update it again. And if there wasn't Odyssey rewards for leveling up, then I wouldn't even be inclined to level up right now. The only reason I'm even trying to level up is because there's like exclusive decor that's unlocked through leveling up these classes in this mode that you get in Odyssey. And I don't see a end date on the quests, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of time limit and they'll be gone. I think they just need to give us a way to find the spires, like the macro binoculars or some sort of compass. They could bring back the basic and advanced compass or something and give it a use. Well, they're like a gem, but you don't process them, so I guess they're not necessarily a metal. Am I the only one on this? How's it going, bro? But we did get an XP upgrade, like, what was it, 2 days ago now? So you get more XP per chest and per civilian, and ultimately per mission. Whether it's on expert or normal. Is it masks? Got it. Wait. Did they fix it? I think they finally fixed the mask quest. Yeah, they did. Fix these bugs. If it helps the player, it gets patched. Okay, this is why I hate the pistols sometimes. Or the daggers, because they just don't lock onto the right target when you're doing that. Oh man, the days of doing 2 masks are over. I mean, those bugs are probably easier to fix, I imagine, but still. Stop it. Leave me alone. Was I the only player? I mean, I get, like, I'm fine with them fixing problems that, like, help the player, but it's just, like, then it's all the other ones that are, like, it's not even, like, a slightly unfair advantage to the game, but it's like Storm King. It's, like, mad lag. That's just, you know, hopefully that could be looked at. How do you still have fun anymore? What do you mean? How do you still have fun? How does anyone still have fun anymore? They continue to find things they enjoy, or they really enjoy the things they enjoy, I suppose. I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, I got you, Allie. Have you ever played Rocket League? Nah, I've never really been interested either. But this, Expeditions, I'm not having fun on. I'm playing this for decor and Odyssey, which I'm currently still enjoying, but not as much as I'd want to. Like I said, Expeditions, I was pretty much bored of it. I'd say, like, I had some fun playing the expert missions again for the first time after they released Daigo again, and it was kind of, like, interesting, but it's kind of one of those game modes where, unfortunately, as much effort as they're putting into it, there's not much replayability, or at least intrigue in the replayability, where now I'm on my, what, 700th mission on this map, running in circles, gathering chests, and saving the same 12 civilians again and again. I mean, that is like it's different from what other games offer in forms of replayability, and Odyssey does offer that, but it hasn't followed up a lot on keeping it fresh and then also keeping it playable. But otherwise, Expeditions, I'm fine, you know, it's more mind-numbingly enjoyable for me than Brick Life is. But Expeditions, as much as I like the idea of it, it gets bland pretty quick. Because everything as far as difficulty, I mean, the Daigo has a few kind of like ability mechanics that you have to dodge. He's got his laser beam, which is actually, I don't want to say OP, but it's really powerful. And then that crystal ability that follows you around, even in expert mode, I realized, maybe it's a bug, it doesn't do much damage at all. So there's not much to that. It's more just dodging his beam and then dealing with like the swarm of enemies, at least in expert mode. So the difficulty in this game isn't like, it's not the same, and you don't feel the same accomplishment as like a difficulty in a game like Dark Souls, or really, you know, almost any game at this point, because the difficulty in this game comes down to they just crank up or drop the enemy damage, or crank up or drop the enemy health. That's pretty much the only balances, and I guess that's all they can do, but it just seems too, like, drastic. It's either, because you mess with those numbers, it's either going to only ever be too easy or too hard. It's going to be hard to find a medium ground, I think. I even think the enemy spawns on these maps could be a little more structured, like kind of how the Storm King has the little tentacle storm spawner things. Like, those are a visual representation of where enemies are going to spawn from. And, you know, they don't even have to make them have a health bar. They could have timers on them. So, like, these enemies, they pretty much just spawn out of nowhere just because you came over to this area, which is fine. But I just wish there was a little more structure to it. Like, oh, there was something showing, and then you had to defeat that. And then it stops those enemies from spawning. Because then you could, like, do Daigo more tactically and be like, okay, let's not get Daigo's attention. Let's take out all the groups of enemies that are in his vicinity beforehand, and then strategically go in and take on Daigo when he has less surrounding people to help him. But the way it stands is that pretty much you go over to Daigo and you start running away and going into different areas. It just keeps spawning more and more guys, and then you take some of them out, but then they could pretty much just infinitely respawn. And in expert mode, it's pretty much just about as fast as you can possibly take them out is how fast they're respawning. So I just wish there was something where, like, a means to an end with some of the spawns. I didn't get these chests and stuff, did I? Like, I like the potential behind these games, but they seem fun at first, and then you find out really quickly they're pretty one-dimensional. Like, pretty much the only thing that matters about going from one map to the other is sometimes one map will have a specific mission guaranteed for you, whereas the other map will have a different mission. So really, and even then, the other two missions outside of that guaranteed mission are randomized, and they come from a bucket of missions that are shared with all the maps. So even though there's, what, 4 different maps you can play right now in Expeditions, really, there's not much difference in the maps. Like, there's nothing unique from one map to the other besides the map itself, the skin of the map. There's not, like, you know, there's civilians. They could have, I guess, done different ways to gain XP other than chests or civilians, because it's just civilians and chests on every map. And then if you're playing on the city versus the newer map, I mean, you're going to get the same handful of missions, just on a different location. Like, you can get Daigo on all the old maps, and you can get Daigo on the new map. It just depends on the mission rotation. But it just doesn't add a lot of variance, even though a new map should feel like a different experience, and it unfortunately doesn't. This way. Yeah, it depends on how much I can level up today on expeditions, because I still want to get maxed out so I can get the Odyssey decor. But I have been wanting to at least try to grind some more crystals on Odyssey. Right now I'm using Hunter. I have level 50 on Shadow Caller and Rift Ripper already, so this is the third and final class that I need to level up so I can get the decor. Oh man, am I the only one running this? It's gonna take me forever. I guess maybe not with pistols. We'll see. Oh. Leave me alone. Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to overheat. Come back to me. Takes a little bit longer as Hunter solo, but pistols make up for it. And we'll use my... No, we'll wait. When he drops down the things, that's when we go... Boom. And then we can do super damage. If I don't get hit by that guy. Hey, how's it going, Jess? Didn't see you there. As long as you don't overheat, the pistols that have the plasma cooling on them, as long as you just left click, they won't overheat. So you can aim down sights and then just switch to regular shooting. Well, if I had two, it would still be better. But basically, it'll never overheat on just the left click. Like, you can shoot quite literally forever with these. I'm kind of hoping at this point that they don't. Like, I'm sure they'll increase the level cap eventually, but what I'm hoping they don't do is apply more Odyssey rewards to achieving that, so that way I don't feel obligated to continue to max out every class in their game as they do it. Because it's a rough grind. It is definitely a rough grind. Was that an expert? No. It was normal. Oh, I think I clicked leave at the same time it was already booting me. It's going to be weird. It's going to let me out of here. Oops. I think it's broken. Yeah, we got an extra one of the community project things finished. Yeah, I think it broke. Yeah, it went up like 5% over the last like 2 days, I think. So we're getting a few percent per day. There we go. Hopefully it just brings me to the... Oh, yeah, kicks me out. Oh, that's frozen. What's happening? It's like frozen on this screen in black. Like half of the menu's loaded. Do I wait or do I just Alt F for it? I think it busted. Oh yeah, broken. Yeah, people are already pretty much XP AFKing, it seems, in the matches. I don't even think there is like an AFK detection thing if you go into a map and you hold still. I don't think it like kicks you at all. Or maybe it does now. Maybe that's why I keep going into solo matches. There it goes. Reality Recaps did that for 2 classes. All the way up to 50? Yeah, it's ridiculous. But even that, even AFKing, it's got to take forever. Because you're gaining less XP. You're gaining, like, probably the baseline, whatever it is, for completing the objectives or whatever. I still want to see if we can cheese this just by resetting our talents. That makes sense. I mean, it's just a numbers game, just keeping it going. I also wonder if you still get some form of XP if the whole match times out after 40 minutes. Yeah, for people who aren't at all interested, I'm barely interested in continuing to play the game. I just want decor, but they said anything about a new update for Odyssey at all? No, unfortunately not. How's it going, Mike? But yeah, it's been a rough grind for a lot of us. For some reason, like the first civilian doesn't give the bonus XP. I had a whole match where I wasn't getting the bonus XP last night. It was weird. Did it not give me that XP? Give me. Yeah, you get about 25% more XP than you did about 2 days ago. We got one of the community projects finished, which gave us more XP earned, which gets you more XP out of chests and civilians, and I think the overall mission as well. The faster you can do this, the faster you can gain XP. But how many, because what I wonder is some got to take forever, because if you load into a match where you're the only one, which happens to me quite a bit, or you're in a match where other people are AFKing, then you're just, nothing's ever going to happen, and you're going to have like 40 minutes that gets you like 1,000 XP. Which I'm not saying it's a bad method. I just can't imagine how long that took, even AFKing. I don't want to know how long I've played Expeditions so far. I mean, I kind of do the same thing. I take all the chests and do all the chest run all at the beginning, and sometimes other people who have a head on their shoulders actually start doing the missions. So they're kind of doing some of the work for me while I'm just... What the heck? Am I stuck in here? Hello? Let me out! Okay, oh god. I'm the civilian in need. They're struggling over there with comms. I've never actually gone in there before and got stuck. Don't worry, I'll help. Oh yeah, I've found plenty of legendary daggers, but all the purple daggers that I have way better runes on them essentially. So it's not that like they're bad, but they're not as good. They fixed the masks, everybody. They fixed the masks. You have to do all 5 again, which I guess is fair. That's how it's supposed to be, but... Oh, okay, maybe it's not bugged. Or maybe it isn't fixed. Last one, it made me do all 5. I think we're good. Yeah! It's back to being bugged! Yes! I lied, everybody. It's still bugged. But that's how you... How can we keep anything straight in this game? Oh, we think they fixed it. No, it just didn't bug that time. That's all. Thought I dodged in time. It looked like it was like rapid firing, even though I wasn't. We've done it. Doesn't it have like on all the stats more? I didn't check with Shatterhorn on the when I was on the crafting bench the last time, but I know like pretty much every stat I think was higher baseline on those ones. They're like by far the best weapon. They would technically be even better if they didn't automatically apply Stormbane. Because you don't always need Stormbane, even though they do more damage regardless. But if you ever wanted to like add other stuff for a different situation. Oh, it doesn't like the number stat. Yeah, it's hard to tell what's supposed to be right. The number stat or the bar stat. $42, $42. I should respec. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's refund. Because now we're 41 and we can have access to all the top things. I don't think I need either of these. Brings that enemy towards me, knocks them back. It really doesn't matter. I don't even know if that's worth it. I'll come back. See, and this is where I think I should skip the first ranged attack does bonus, because it does do bonus, because we could just skip right to having all ranged attacks against bullseye target do more. So we'll do that, because we're probably going to be playing more ranged here in general, especially in expert modes. Plus, when I fight bosses, it's generally with the pistols. So we'll just spec for that. I swear I've never really seen this happen. I guess we'll just do that one. Can I do both these enemies marked? Okay. more damage, and then we can also do can't be damage. Frenzied hunt lasts longer. Continue to take damage. Frenzied hunt ends. I don't know if that's necessary. Definitely want that. Trigger frenzied hunt to refresh cooldowns. Doesn't even matter. To gain shield, we should do that. I guess we're going to be invincible anyway, but then we'll have shield after the fact too. Nearby enemies take more damage. Might as well. Because I really don't care about the trap, to be honest. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. So now, how much does this do normally? It does 42, 42, and then when I mark them, 131 for the first one, and then 92 after. So it's like over double, actually. Over double damage we're doing. It's pretty good. So that means like this, we could probably do. Yeah, not bad. 6,000 damage. It's like, that was faster than what a Shadow Caller does it. Now I have to blow my ultimate to do that much, but that's without any crits either. Not bad. Oop, not that. I mean, I guess just general, like, power scaling. Like, it's just like the next enemy, so his items, you know, the items associated with it are just going to be stronger. But yeah, it almost doesn't make sense when you think about it that way, huh? Yeah, it kind of does make Shatterhorn not obsolete because, you know, the Zapping 4 is still good. But here, 2 seconds, Spirit back. I don't get why it takes so long to load. I don't know if it's actually, like, looking for players or not. But sometimes it loads in pretty much immediately, and then I swear I'm, like, not in... I'll be on a mission with 0 people. Also, one thing I think I really want in Odyssey that I thought would have been added by now, especially with Brick Life being out and having the ability for so long, is the ability to at least for decor items, maybe not the build section, but for the decor section, being able to 45-degree rotate them on top of another build. So that way, if you wanted to make a living room and have the couches, you know, at a 45-degree angle, you're not forced to just 90-degree turns. That's how it is in Brick Life now. And every time I see someone's Brick Life house tour, I'm so jealous because of how good the decor ends up looking because of the fact that they can turn stuff. Like it had so much, like in a corner, you can add like a dresser in a corner. It looks really nice. Like it just fills the spaces so much nicer. Yeah, zapping 4 is extremely OP. But arguably, the tougher stuff in the game is generally single target. So zapping, obviously, that's where it loses its betterness, I guess. Because being able to do that single target corrupted damage to like a brute or something, oh my god. I forgot I could just jump. Zoom, zoom. Say number 1. Let's go with 1. Because I'm number 1. If you're on TikTok right now and enjoying the stream, or enjoying my content in general, come and join me on Twitch. I'm live over there. Same with YouTube. Same user. You probably could melt it with 1 burst. Assuming you get, because some of his head bobs around a lot. Assuming you get all headshots, you're in the green. Probably would. Because like pretty much all brutes are Stormwild now, right? Or at least the Grasslands ones are, I think. It'll be interesting once they add the hero abilities to expeditions. I kind of hope they ditch that idea. I'm not going to lie. Like, don't you kind of secretly hope they ditch that idea? I don't know how that's going to... Like, the weapons, in my opinion, are kind of like... It's cool crafting stuff. Like, I like the abilities thing is cool. But I feel like it's going to overtake the game in a sense. I do and I don't. Like, it sounds like a cool idea, but I feel like it's gonna break the dynamic of everything else. That or they gotta start, like, finding more, I guess, interesting enemies and, like, more consistent stuff that's, like, scaled with how powerful it's inevitably going to end up being. Because I know the weapons aren't exactly 1-to-1. Like, the pistols overheat faster and stuff like that in Odyssey, but the Rift Ripper or the what's it called? Shadow Caller, as close to powerful as they are in Expeditions, it's going to be like almost too easy to do some of the content potentially. And I also wonder if they'll add like the leveling system, because that's kind of what the class system hinges on. So it'll be interesting. It'll just be very interesting. Oh, I should probably do range. I almost just one-shotted Daigo. No, I didn't hit him. I need to hit you with this. Stop. No, stop. hit you. There we go. Yeah, its respec really helped. I do so much more single target damage now with the pistols. I should probably find a second pair of pistols so I could just switch back and forth. Essence, oh god. I still wish they'd give us like an essence bank. Like, think about it, like, it'd be cool to have like an essence warehouse where like you had to spend like maybe a lot of metal and gems to make like this essence holder, and it could hold like maybe like 2,000 essence in it, and you could like store it from your inventory into there in like a cell, but you had to like, you know, it wasn't like super optimal, but you could store it. It'd just be cool to have a big warehouse of it. Like, this is my backup essence. We have 100 units. Because I get them trying to, like, nerf its harvestability, I guess. But it would be nice if we could, like, store it. Like, if there was a special chest for it that could hold it, then we'd be good. Ooh, okay, that's a good idea. I'll keep that in mind. I haven't been too worried about, like, stacking stuff up, ruining it up. Because honestly, the weapons, dude, the new even like Shatterhorn and the new weapons in general, like the pistols, they last like an eternity. I think you find more legendaries in expert. I feel like I haven't been, or maybe it's because I'm not leveled up as much on the hunter. I feel like I'm not finding as many legendaries as I was when I was like on the higher level ones and playing on expert. Oh yeah. Generally, I brought my big car and I would just have chests full of the weapons that I'd bring back. But yeah, bringing the recycler itself is probably a better idea. Probably more efficient. Actually, because I just put out a vehicle tutorial the other day for the one I've been using. I'm going to put out another one that is the, it's basically the flying machine I've been using. I made it a little bit bigger, and I made room for a crafting bench, an essence table, a recycler, and obviously a map marker and a bed. It's basically like the mini mobile base. And it's pretty easy to build too, so I'm going to probably drop that tutorial tomorrow or something. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Let's see if I can, like, one-click him. Not quite. Oops, I don't mean to overheat all the way. Like, Hunter is not bad once you get the max, like, everything upgraded, essentially. Oh. Not the gumdrop button. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! They need to add a storage system to this game too, though. Like, not for essence necessarily, but just for weapons and stuff. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, they technically through the community quest, if everybody plays more, the more everybody plays, the faster we do these community projects, which have so far gotten us a light XP buff, but even after 50%, dude, it's still going to take forever. As you can see, I've got a system pretty much down. That's why I play this map consistently. It's just the one I have the most like memorized in my path to make this as efficient as possible. Give me. Now, where's the objective? Oh, it's way the hell over here. I wouldn't even really worry about killing enemies. It's... Oop, I didn't realize those were here. Unless you're doing this part. Everybody gather round. Gather round now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, no. More. 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 Here we go. Oh, that's a guy. I thought that was an enemy. I'm like, how'd the enemy get downed? I can't really carry you, buddy. No, I haven't posted a short yet. If I have time today, I can maybe show you guys before the end of the stream. If you remind me, I can make it like one of the last things I do. It's hot because I made it in Sandbox and planned on releasing it. That video, the last dude, TikTok is sometimes just on a weird bend where it's like I don't, maybe it's the attention that the game has currently. Because I'm like, I hate to complain about views sometimes, but like. When a video struggles to get 100 views, I'm like, what is happening? I know there's more people that want to see that. I get 100 questions a day and chat about half the time I'm flying around a vehicle. They're like, tutorial, and then I put it out, and TikTok doesn't want to show it to anybody. I like to think I'm still making quality vids. So I should be able to, like, absolutely light up. Where's his weak spot? On the bottom, right? Why didn't that hit him? Wow. I'm pushing Hunter to the max limits that nobody knew he could be pushed to. Name of movie franchises that actually get better with the sequels. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is a good example. What about not movies that weren't like already destined to be like trilogies? Like we can't count those. I feel like those are too easy. Like Lord of the Rings, that wasn't necessarily supposed to be a trilogy. Like it's like one book or whatever. But I'm trying to think about like standalone movies that ended up getting more sequels that ended up getting better. Or I guess stayed the same too. But I would say 21 and 22 Jump Street. Goodbye, Core. I'm the champion. Def not The Hangover, no. But I would say 21 and 22 Jump Street are equally hilarious and good. Like, those are some of my favorite comedies, too. What else? I feel like I haven't watched the Bourne movies in forever, but I feel like those ones got pretty good. Like, they didn't, like, lapse on how good they were from one to the other. But I haven't seen any, like, the Bourne Identity. I haven't seen any, like, probably, like, 15 years since I've watched those. Oh, man, my favorite movie ever. I'm really, like, I guess I'll name some of my tops. I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It'll always be one of my, like, favorite pastime movies. I always loved I Am Legend, and then I kind of started to like it less when I found out how much better, like, the book was. I never read the book, but I like, learned the story of, like, how that world was built or whatever, like, how that world is kind of, like, different from the movie. But I Am Legend was always one of my favorites. Shawshank Redemption, and it's like an easy guy answer. Shawshank Redemption is just too good. What's another random one? Or not random, but like one that like I don't normally think of. The Book of Eli is so good. I'm not a religious person at all, but I freaking love that movie. Like, that movie is so good. What's another one like that? It's like just a one-off banger, you know? Shutter Island is probably one of my favorite thrillers, like mystery thrillers, I guess you could call it. Shutter Island is always... I've been fond of that movie. It's a good one. Psychological thriller. Iron Man 1. Can't go wrong. That came out when I was like a freshman in high school or like in 8th grade or something like that. So I just have a lot of nostalgia for that. Yeah, Leo's a great actor. I really like Zombieland. That was a good zombie movie. I didn't like Zombieland 2 at all. That's an example that definitely got worse. They released one new map, but it's honestly, it's not that interesting. And Daigo, you can play on any of the maps now, so. It's another one. I always was a big fan of Jurassic Park 2. Like, as much, like, I think that was one of the least rated ones. But I think that was just nostalgia. I liked that one as a kid a lot. What's another, like... trying to think of like, cause like I said, Ferris Bueller Day Off is always a staple. Happy Gilmore is one of my favorite comedies. Sorry, I watch more like shows. I like King of the Hill, Futurama, Family Guy. I even watched, me and Heather watched all of Cleveland Show. But pretty much almost any cartoon. Not all cartoons, but I watch a lot of cartoons. Me and Heather have been watching The Bear too lately. That's been pretty good. My favorite show of all time is easily Breaking Bad. I swear you just can't beat Breaking Bad. I was big into Lost when I was a kid, when I was younger, because that's when it came out, when I was like preteen, teenage years. But dude, I swear, the roller coaster ride that is Breaking Bad is just undefeatable. I've never watched a show that I've felt more like invested. Like I felt like every time any of the characters were getting into a mess or getting into trouble, I felt like it was me. And I'd be sitting there like after an episode like, oh, dude, like, no, you're good. Like, it would literally, like, I swear, those episodes would make you feel, like, leave you feeling that way. Like, you were in trouble. Like, it got you that invested. That's the way I felt about Breaking Bad, was it was, like, so intense that it, like, came out of the screen and made you feel nervous. You cared for, like, every single character. Good or bad, to be honest. When did I invite when did I get a friend? What? Do I still have friend requests turned on? What? What's happening? What charms do I have on the Hunter? I think I've been running the cooldown reduction ones. Just so I can get my ult faster. Found is a good show? Interesting. Right now I'm just gonna run solo. I think not that I don't want to play with people, but I'm kind of just gonna grind and talk to you guys while I play regular brainless, non-expert missions. I just want to turn my brain off. I shouldn't have ulted there. I kind of wasted it for this. I watched the most recent season of Black Mirror, or most of it. I haven't watched it before that, but I really enjoyed the episodes that I did watch from like the newest season. Like the Throng one, that one was good, and then the one with like the frickin' subscription service healthcare, basically, for like the brain, like basically like the brain surgery thing. But no, you've got to like pay for server space for your brain and shit. Like that was crazy. It's like, no, you got to go to the Plus plan. Hey. So you gotta have the ult. The ult and then also marking the right person. If I can actually, boom, get him marked, I can do the bonus damage. What we really want is the ultimate ability, because then it marks them and it... Basically, it even gives us longer charge. Watch how long I can shoot this for. Like, it's ridiculous how much you can shoot before it actually overheats. And then I think it unheats while I'm left clicking. So every once in a while I can do a huge right click burst. And then you can see it's boom, ready to go again. Do a huge burst. Let it cool off while I'm left clicking, then go back to huge burst. Then the ultimate wore off, but otherwise, that's the sauce with the hunter. You get like supercharged, like extra plasma cooling when you're ulting essentially. Because like I said, the left click, if you have regular plasma cooling, nothing else, you can left click forever without ADSing. It'll never overheat like this. When you hate it, dude, this blade doesn't go anywhere, even with the upgrade for it. I'm pretty sure I have it to go further or whatever. It doesn't go very far at all. Who's the last core? She's over here, isn't she? Okay. Ultimate ready in 15 seconds. Why didn't it mark her anymore? Pew, pew, pew. See, what I need is a... Oh, item shop? Hell yeah. Oh. They really added Bob, like, actually? How do you recruit a villager? You ask them to follow you, and then you need to bring them to a village that has an open villager spot with a bed, and then you would talk to them again once you get to that village, and then you'd be able to assign them to a bed at that village, and then they would be officially yours. If you find them out in the wild and just ask them to follow you, they're technically just your companion temporarily until you completely add them to a village. Titan? Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. This is LEGO Fortnite Expeditions. It's a new game mode they came out with about a month ago now. So it's separate from Odyssey and separate from Brick Life. You basically, it's like a looter shooter where you just run missions with objectives and you level up and upgrade abilities and stuff. It's pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. The only reason I'm grinding it so hard is because there's rewards that you get in Odyssey from playing this mode. Let me out of here. I'm stuck. Alright, just go to the lobby anyway. Double redeem. Any food? Ugh. Let's do this. Haven't done the brat in a while. We'll see. I don't know. Let's see how much other... If I can get solid 3 other shadow collars, I hate to make people carry me that badly, but if we get some shadow collar people together, I will run some experts. Otherwise, I'm just running regular ones. Also, if you like this skin, don't buy it. If you plan on buying the Lego set that's coming out in August, you'll get this for free. I know you, Allie. We need to find 2 more then. So any other level 40 plus shadow collars want to level up in expert mode. This one looks so good. Venturion, Battlehound, Tracker, Maverick, the Shark. Whoa! The Ron Troller? Bruh! What is he? It's literally a controller head. That's crazy looking. Dude, they need to make some of these CMFs. Like, if they made these into collectible minifigure series, they wouldn't even have to pick popular skins. These, I swear, these would sell. These are cool. I mean, obviously, the popular ones would sell well still, but these ones are good. There we go. It's even the same sound. I swear, someone do the sound bit from...
Calling finished.
Listen. Beat the devil out of it. Someone play the sound. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Certainly glad you could join us today.
Oh my god. Beat the devil.
Beat the devil out of it.
I need it. Beat the devil out of it. It even has like different voice lines. I think they actually use the same audio bit.
Calling finished.
Column finished. That's amazing. Gentle painting. Code Epic Bricks, the item shop anybody's grabbing at. That's how can I not, dude? That's amazing. Is there a skin? Do they have a they didn't give us a skin, did they? Because that would be amazing. Now I feel like I need to find my most Bob Ross skin. I'll still leave it up to Cankles, but at the same time, if I could find something, we need something. And Bob Ross was in the military, right? Maybe Bruno. Oh, God. Let's see. Do I have anything that remotely resembles Bob Ross? Probably not. America. Do I have OG Bruno? Yeah, I've got nothing. I got nothing. Yeah, not many skates, especially, yeah. No afros. Like, there's that. That's like probably the closest thing is just a guy with like some face. Like, he didn't really have facial hair, but like hair. Nah, we'll just keep it with Brat. It's fine. You'd think they would have like actually done a Bob Ross skin. Wonder if his likeness isn't up for grabs. Is that you? That's you, right, Allie? I think. I can't remember everybody's names now.
There's 2 more people.
Calling finished.
Column finished. Bob, Steve, and Mr. Rogers. That would actually be perfect. Bob, Steve, and Mr. Rogers. Does anybody else want to do expert runs? Otherwise, we're just going to run regulars. My favorite Fortnite skin? Probably the Peely Bone by far. As soon as it was an older skin, but they hadn't Lego-fied it until like the middle of last year or something, and then I fell in love. Pancake Man. Foodies. Pancakes, hot dogs. No, TikTok's yelling at me. Let's run it. We're just gonna do regular missions for now. Yeah, I've got Shadow Collar already, level 50. Yeah, I've got Shadow Collar already, level 50. Are you able to turn me down on stream? I can hear my echo through your mic. Are you able to turn me down on stream? Let's go. But yeah, Rift Ripper, we're maxed. Shadow Collar, we're maxed. Hunter is the last one we're working on. I need to put that back on my hotbar because I do have the grill.
Victory Screech!
Get your burgers. I do have this emote. Someone came to sit down. That's hilarious.
I think regular also gives you a lot of XP.
Pizza! Yeah, regular does too. It's just a matter of completing them fast. So just try to keep up with me and doing the rotation for the villagers and stuff. Oh, it is probably a guy. Do I have any other? I have that one too. What other food emotes do I have? Do I have any other? Oh, I got the popcorn one. I could be the popcorn guy and do the popcorn one. I have too many emotes. This one's the Flaky Feast. It's so silly. I have too many emotes, man. This one's got pizza in it. This one traversal? No. Alright. Oh, the train emote? No, someone had it the other day. It was perfect. I don't think I have it anyway. I think it would be under traversal. I think everybody can copy this one, though. It doesn't make you follow, but everybody can drive around in cars. I don't have the music that plays for it going. I have it turned off, but... Bumper cars. Okay. Are both of you two... You both are shadow callers, right? We might be able to expert it up, but I think we should just fly through regulars.
We don't make mistakes, you know. We have happy accidents.
That's what I'm. Look, I'm drawing. I'm making the tree. Look, it's beautiful. Added a few original pieces, made it a little prettier.
Mistakes, you know. We have happy accidents.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. We're just gonna brush, pull it down, and pull it down. Now it's starting to look like some waves. It's so soothing. Yeah, let's just go this way and then rotate all the way around. Well, actually, might as well take this guy out, I guess. Swell job, everybody. To the chests. So I try to make sure I keep up for you guys, so it doesn't despawn. Oh yeah, you can do Rift, that's fine. I don't mind what anybody's on. Especially if we're doing these regular ones. If you want to rush chests with us, feel free. 'Cause that's what I've been doing, and I think Allie's with me here. I just want to make sure if you want to get in on this, because if you wait too long, all the XP and stuff will despawn. It shot for so long. The reason it shot for so long is because when you use the... So it has plasma cooling on it, which makes it shoot for longer. But when you use the Hunter Ultimate, it's like sends you into like a frenzy mode, and it's kind of gives you like extra plasma cooling, I guess you could call it. Because normally it shoots... And also when you have plasma cooling on it, and you just left click, it'll never overheat if you're just left clicking. So what you can do is left click, a little bit of right clicks, go back to left clicking, so that way it doesn't overheat, and then go right clicks, and then you just go back to left clicks, and just make sure it never overheats. But when you go and do the frenzy mode on Hunter, you can shoot it, you can almost like shoot for like almost 5 seconds straight without overheating on the burst mode. No. Got a couple of DPS Andes over here. Yeah, solid A's. Those ones give you the resist the plasma cooling. The other ones give you rate of fire, which just make you overheat faster at the end of the day. So yeah, I like the solid A's better. But being Hunter, it gives it like an extra boost. Yeah, I got 2,800 in 3 minutes there. If we do all the chests and we run it that quick, we'll be in good biz. It's pretty much as fast as we were running the experts the other day, and as fast as
This is actually decent.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I wish it would let us get into like weapon tuning. I wish they would develop a system that's like fairly deep and complex where you could like weapon craft, where there was like more than just 4 rune slots. Maybe there was just like tinkering you can do, and you could like go down like an upgrade path on a specific weapon. Like you could keep a weapon and then like you would make it your own, just like you're making your character your own in a sense. I think that would be cool. You could like spend essence and like min max certain stats and then like unlock certain abilities for it. Maybe like for the daggers, you could like do a certain upgrade that makes them so instead of doing the dash, you do like just a different attack, just something different that isn't the dash, but is like better. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, well, if you want to follow along for chess, totally up to you. You've probably gotten used to or seen the rotation I do on this map. Oops, not quick play. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I want to get plasma pistols with all crit on them. No, we're doing regulars. Expert mode's not necessarily too hard, but it's inconsistent, and if you get Daigo, it really is too hard. And the time, the efficiency of like how long it takes you to clear the mission compared to how much XP you get isn't amazing when we could just have like guaranteed easy missions and still get good XP on the regular missions. Oh yeah, quick play I think is a random amount. Welcome in everybody. Come join me on Twitch or YouTube. Same user, but better viewing experience. So I'll try to call out which way we go in the game chat, because usually it'll start us at the random part on the map. So from here, let's go right. Oh, never mind. They're already loaded in fighting over there. So after we defeat the Titan, we'll go to the level 2 chest at that building. You see how long it lets me shoot before it even gets close to overheating? And then I just make sure I never let it overheat. Oh, why is it canceling? Alright, so now let's go around this way. Sure. We all here? Yeah. Okay, he's ahead. Good. I thought he fell behind. Don't forget about the civilians here. Ali, come back. There's a civilian. Free 37 XP. Zoom. These ones are going to be more annoying for you guys because you can't just hop right over the building as easily. Make sure you get the 2 back here. 2 back here. What's up, with the GG? How's it going? Here, I'm gonna... Yeah, I guess it isn't fixed. Earlier it made me do all 5 masks and then it didn't. Alright, and then I think the last ones we gotta do are up here. That's a cool looking skin. Vroom, vroom. Oh my lord. That's a lot of damage. Man, I wish it gave us the XP for the enemies at the end that it just despawns. Or at least just let us take them out. You know? It's like an extra like 150 XP right there probably. They're jipping us, man. They're jipping us. Oh, this is so slow, man. At least in WoW, you play World of Warcraft, you feel like the grind is fun. You're like, I know it takes me a couple hours to gain just one level, but at least I'm traveling around, fighting different enemies. Yeah, I got 29. I think, Ali, you're skipping some of the civilians as we go by. They're like, they add up. What game mode is this? This is LEGO Fortnite Expeditions, the newest game mode they added like a month ago. Ooh. Do we already have ones like that? These are pretty good. Nah. Be right back. Thought I had snacks around the house. I have nothing. I have all stuff I gotta make. So we were talking about movies earlier that got better with sequels. What about the same thing, I guess, with games? Because mine would definitely be Halo. Until up to a certain point. I think up until... like, what? I think it's like... probably Halo Reach. Because Halo ODST was really fun. But what was everybody? I guess here's even more specific. What was everybody's favorite Nintendo 64 game? If you have one. Yeah, let's go the same route we did before. Because the first Nintendo 64 game I played, I think they got a Super Smash Bros. When I got my Nintendo 64, but the game that came in the box with my system was Cruisin' USA, and I still I want to play that game and probably immediately realize how difficult it is, because I remember it being difficult. Also, a game I played a lot on the Nintendo 64 was Mario Tennis. I played a lot of Mario Tennis. Was goated, dude. I don't know. I never had any interest in tennis, never played tennis, but Mario Tennis was so fun, dude. My favorite character to play was Birdo. That was just one of those games. I don't know what it was. It was just fun, competitive, but also easy. Like, easy mechanic, like simple mechanics, I should say. I'm trying to think of other... obviously, Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's probably one of the... Dude, it's got to go down as one of, like, the best single-player games ever. Just like fun. It's just like everything was fun. Every boss fight, every encounter, every mission, it was all just goofy, fun. Spoofy, obviously. It was all like, you know, spoof off of Aliens, spoof off of D-Day. Right? The poop monster, the poop king fight, classic. I never played Banjo, honestly. And I don't think my neighbors had that game. Because, like, when I was really young, my across-the-street neighbors, my friends Alex and Anthony, they had a NES. They had the original Nintendo Entertainment System. And then we had an SNES at my house. And then... I think we both ended up getting 64s when they released, but I remember when I got my Nintendo 64. And then after, I didn't get a new console after the N64 until I think we moved to Phoenix in like 2000 or 2001 or whenever we moved. And then I think the first console, like, I can't remember if it was the Xbox or the GameCube. I think we got our Xbox first, but now it's hard to remember. Because I remember getting the original Xbox for a birthday, and then the GameCube. Me and my brother, I remember my dad made up this little like extra chores sheet because we had our regular chores anyway, like pick up dog poop and do the dishes and all that stuff after school. But my dad, he's like, because we really wanted a GameCube, he ended up making like just like an extra chores list, like extra jobs if we wanted to, you know, earn $2 here, $5 here, $5 there. We could check things off this list, and he would, like, you know, sign off on it, and that would count as like $5 earned towards the GameCube kind of deal. And then once we worked up enough, we were able to, or he just went out and bought it for us. But I can't even remember how long it took us. Must have been several months. But GameCube, dude, Phantasy Star Online, Super Monkey Ball. I played tons of Monkey Ball as a kid. What else for the GameCube? Turok. We play a lot of Time Splitters for the GameCube. That was another one. Time Splitters was so fun, dude. I swear, Time Splitters was great. Anybody remember Time Splitters? What's up, Primo? I remember when I first got the Xbox, the game that the Xbox came with, I think it was called like Blinks the Time Sweeper. That game was pretty goated too. That was really fun. I played some of the, I think there was a Prince of Persia game for the Xbox or the GameCube. I don't remember which it was now. Perfect Dark. That was a good one. I also for GameCube, I don't know where they lost or went off the rails, but 007 games were so fun, man. I can't remember what one it was called. It was a later one for the GameCube. I don't think it was Perfect Dark, but there was another 007, and it was just really fun. I remember me and my buddies playing the crap out of custom games in 007. I don't think, was that another one that came with Xbox? Because I think I had that, but we like never played it. I think it was one of those games that fell to the back burner. Not that it wasn't fun, but like we had like Halo and other stuff by then. I didn't even know what Halo was until I went over to one of my friend's house and his dad was playing it on his Xbox. Did anybody play Gun for the 360? I think it was like the first game. When the Xbox 360 came out, there was like 3 titles. You could buy like that, the King Kong movie game, and then there was like, I think Halo 3 was one of the launching games, or it came out a couple months later. I remember it being a big deal that people complained about, and I would have been, because I was just a kid, so I guess what do I care? I can only afford one game, maybe one anyway. But I remember that was a big deal with the 360. It released with like 3 titles. I played GTA 1 and 2 like once when I was a kid. It's because my uncle, that's how I originally started with GTA 3, because my uncle had 1, 2, and 3. And so I ended up playing 3, and I I enjoyed it. And I remember going through his game collection, and he had 1 and 2, and I was like, oh, I like this one, let's try this. And I remember like hating it. Obviously as a kid, it's a completely different experience from 3. But I played a little bit. I couldn't tell you if I played any missions or not, but I remember driving around for a little bit. But that's the extent of my GTA 1 playing. But I always loved whoa, tell me why I've like never seen comms here. It's like the weird Daigo mission, huh? But GTA 3, I remember playing on my uncle's PlayStation, and he had beaten the game. So he had like all 3 islands unlocked, at all of his garages. He had the all the weapons, because I think they would just like spawn outside of your garage, and every time you went over there, they would be like fresh for you. So he had like all the guns unlocked. Ow. Yeah, GTA 1 and 2 were the bird's eye view, like arcade style view. GTA, I remember seeing this too. Before even GTA 1 released, it was supposed to be like a police game where you were like a police officer and you caught bad guys. And then they realized people liked being the bad guy a heck of a lot more. So no matter what, when you damage him, he'll just heal at certain increments or points. And there's like nothing you can do. Yippee! I swear I haven't gotten a legendary like all day. Crash Team Racing. Oh, that was another genre of game. Was like motocross games. I wouldn't remember a single title, but like I think it was like ATV versus like MX or like or whatever it was called. There was like a ATV and dirt biking combo game, and then all the different like those extreme dirt biking. Like those were fun. Those I played a lot of those. Me and my buddy Alex were into a lot of those, like the extreme sports games back in like the 2000s. I haven't found it. I want to play it. I haven't played it since I was a kid, but it's a board game. I haven't played Risk in so long, and I swear Risk is like, it's fun. It's super nerdy, but it's one of those games that takes hours and it's really fun. Me and my
Should we
friends-
run expert?
We can, I suppose. We can see how it plays out. Yeah, they just unveiled that yesterday or the day before, but the Game Boy set looks pretty sweet. It'll go really nicely next to the NES for sure. Yeah, we can give it a try.
Let's try once.
It's really just going to be a matter or depend on whether we get a Daigo mission or not. That's really the determining factor. Because if we don't, we can do it just fine with the three of us, I think. Because like one of the missions will end up being like masks. The other one, you know, maybe core is a little tough, but otherwise, pretty much everything else is easy. Like Titans are pretty easy. But let's run it. Let's give it a try. All right, so we'll run a expert mission. Don't worry about chests unless you need extra heals. Did I play a little bit off stream? I think I played maybe a game or two, but I don't think so. Like, not much. If I did, I gained maybe a level. Yeah, Chaser, if you want to jump in, you can hop in if you're down. I think you already added me. We'll see how this mission goes because we were gonna try an expert run, but if you're down to get in, I'm down. Oh, I'll get you in on, like I said, we were just about to load into one. I'll get you in on the next. I wish the experts weren't random. I wish you could just pick any location and then choose whether you want normal or expert for that location. So, like, you could just keep running the same expert mission back to back. Oh, good. We got a non-Daigo.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
See, I got Yeah, expert definitely gives more legendaries. I didn't get one the whole time. Got one right now. Like we probably did like 10 of those regular missions. Didn't get one. Chase, I'll get you in on the next one, like I said. Don't worry. Ow. Can't go 2 seconds without running into dynamite. No. Oh, how's it going, Oracle? Welcome in. I think we just got our 4th, but absolutely, if you hang out and we end up opening a spot, I can get you in to the first open slot that we end up getting. 'Cause yeah, I've got Rift Ripper and Shadow Caller. I'm just, at this point, working on Hunter. And then a few other people in the group are working on theirs. But if anybody bows out, we can definitely get you in. I'm going. Zoom, zoom. Oops. Yeah, he's definitely the tougher upgrade, or the level up. I've been running groups with my followers like the last couple of weeks, getting each one of them up slowly, luckily. Like right now we have, oh god, one of us is on Rift Ripper. I mean, everybody's on what they're trying to level up, but the more Shadow Callers you have in the group, the better for sure. I can make it. So we're getting a little like, it's definitely better if we don't get, when we don't get, especially that one map. Daigo on the Daigo map is actually like super annoying. Yeah, the glitch one on the ledge is that he's still unsavable, isn't he? Yeah, I got about 4,500 there. Oh yeah, I'm glad you noticed, Oracle. Yeah, the boomerang not actually interacting with the spire anymore is a big L. These are actually pretty good. Ability damage, crit, and then ultimate recharge. It's not bad for Hunter. Oh, damn it. Never does it right. Sorry, I'll get you in. It's not bad either. He's got a Rubik's Cube. They make it in?
Got a happy little tree lives right there.
My happy little tree goes right there.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's run it.
How are you guys doing?
Do well. Grinding away.
Good.
Trying to get that stinking decor.
Yeah. I haven't been doing expeditions a lot. I've mostly been doing Odyssey.
I want to, but it's been still so consistently laggy for me that it's just been taking me out of it.
Yeah. Especially with the cars. I've been trying to make many planes right now, but it has been working out.
Then like every day I see a Reddit post or someone's like, oh yeah, my car is under the map. Car is under the map.
Yeah, I've lost like many planes to that. But I've only had one world in Odyssey, and I've had it since when LEGO started, and it's been nice.
Yeah, I like playing on the same world, but it's like it gets laggier the longer you're on one world. So it's like they don't want you to play like that. Because I don't want to keep starting new worlds. Like I like staying on mine. To the core. I forgot how annoying Shakur is. Where's she gonna land? Hello? Yeah, the thing doesn't track correctly at all either. Like it doesn't track where like the enemy that you're aiming at even remotely. Yeah, it's been almost a year on that glitch, and that's what honestly makes it just like, it's not that it's game breaking, but it's like, imagine if you're going on a road trip and instead of like, you think people get annoyed at people having to stop to go to the bathroom every 30-40 minutes. Imagine if you had to get out of the car like every 45 seconds to jump start it again to like continue your road trip. No one would buy that car brand in real life. Can't even see her, dude. Die. Next is masks. Ooh. But yeah, Oracle, I don't know how much longer I'll personally be doing this, because after I max out, I'll probably be taking a huge break from this. But if anybody's looking to level up, by all means, if I'm ever full up, use my Discord or even my live chat here. Look for some other people who are down and at each other. Owie. Okay, ready? And now. I'm doing like nothing in comparison. I will save you. Now we're getting it. Dude, holy cow. Oh god.
GG's.
Yeah, we can keep that going. We're making good pace here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if you ever want, I was gonna show you a bit on my world, just to get maybe a rating, cause I want to see if you have any building tips that I don't know about. It's pretty hard to make build sideways too on walls.
I was actually thinking about that. I probably won't have time today, but I do want to do some more tours of people's villages and do some showcases and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll be watching your live, mostly in the daytime. But I watch a lot of you and Kaz.
Yeah, well, I actually end up watching a lot of Kaz too, the YouTube end.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Is that? I'll keep you in mind. Boom, boom, boom. See if I can get another legendary pair. I've been getting rid of my other ones. Like, not like I couldn't have a sec. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, it even has some crit on it. Hold on. I forgot I have to beat. 1 second.
I didn't even know we were in one.
We've been getting lucky. No Daigo, I guess, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Who's coming in? Where is she?
That screen darkening effect for spires. Do you get that in this lobby too? Or am I just bugged constantly?
So you can do the recharging thing with Hunter. You have two, I think these ones. Yeah, if you have two plasma cooled pistols and you ultimate with Hunter, you can practically shoot the pistols forever. Like indefinitely, like at max speed too. Screen darkening? I don't think I've noticed it, but maybe I'm just not paying attention. Go, 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 go. Oh. That might be a record. That was close. That was a quick one. I'm coming for you. That's a cool skin. Like all the gold. That's sick.
What's up, brother?
Oh, I saw that new. It's nice.
Right? It's literally got like Bob Rossi voice lines.
Yeah.
Certainly glad you could join us today.
Really glad you could join us today. 5 more levels. No idea. Oh, damn. I can only do this for like another 20, 30
It's been
minutes, guys.
84 years.
This drags. I want to level up, but I can only do it in chunks right now. Oh, the frames. Keep it going. See, it's 2 legend. It still works pretty well, and then when you hunter ult, oh my god, you get to go crazy.
Do you know anything on the next update for Odyssey?
No
I heard it was
idea.
like in a couple months.
That sounds about right for their pacing, but otherwise,
Yeah.
they haven't announced anything yet.
Yeah. It's been really hard to find corrupted crystals too. I've
Yeah,
been.
it's been rough lately overall. This update was a shame in comparison to what we
It
got.
Yeah, it was pretty small. It was just one big thing, but got a lot of like little details. But I've been looking for the Titans all along the paths. Like I've looked through all the
It's
videos.
been 84
Yeah, I think
years.
they're gone now on the paths. I think they only spawn from like red spires now.
Yeah, and I noticed the spires they only spawn on mountains. So I guess next time I see a red spire, I'll keep it alive for a bit, so I can just get all the Titans.
Yeah, those. If you saw Kenkel's method that he was telling everybody about, where you kind of like get it to half health and then bus away or something, and it like resets
Yeah.
it.
Oh really?
Yeah, you can get it to reset the enemies that it spawns, so you can just like keep farming the enemies for crystals.
Okay, I gotta try that.
I guess it's. I think he's in chat right now. He'll have to remind me of the distances. Because like a certain distance will reset it like all the way, and then a shorter distance will just reset the enemies or something. Yeah, I didn't mean to say like your method, but you were definitely the one who was telling me about it. But otherwise, I just don't know what we're supposed to do for another like 2-3 months with 0 new content. Like this wasn't much to keep us going.
Yeah,
and then it's
all
also.
I've been doing.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, what?
I was gonna say it's also one of those situations where it's like, you want the crystals so you can defeat the spires, but once you defeat the spires, you've already like accomplished defeating the spires, and now having these super powerful
Yeah.
weapons doesn't really do you much good.
Yeah, besides looking for spires, and it takes like many hours, it's mostly just building at this point. I've got all the materials I need, but now it's just like, how can I build where there's no too many builds message in one spot? So I've been building like just a ton of plains and new villages. My project I want to do soon is I want to make a village for every single important material that can be processed by villagers, and have one village for every single resource.
That's kind of what
Just,
I have done. I just need. Are you gonna make them detailed too? Because that's what I wanted to start doing. Finally, is like
yeah,
making them look nice.
Yeah,
So I've got
done
a bunch
big-
of outposts.
Yeah, I've done a lot of foundations, but kind of just decorating now.
That was pretty quick for a Dago. Good job. Yeah, I've thought about doing that for some of my areas, like my composter area where I have all my compost machines in just a big square.
Yeah.
Like I could probably, it's far enough from my other builds where I probably don't have to worry too much about complexity, and I can make it nicer.
Yeah. I mean, I have one village that just stuffs every single resource into one spot, but I definitely got to make more villages because I only have a good 4 right now. But that's why I want to spread it out on my island. I also want to uncover every single land on my island.
Yeah, I've been kind of working on that slowly when I was looking for the spires.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2 things to do.
What level are you, Allie? Oh, 50-50, and then whatever this one is.
I'm at a pretty low level.
$50, 50, 45. We're getting there. I've been grinding. You can AFK farm it, apparently. While you're just doing stuff throughout the day, leave your console on, just start up a match. And then just check on it and start up another match. And other people complete the missions for you. Yes, create a code Epic Bricks in the item shop if you guys are grabbing anything. Especially the new Bob Ross emote. Man, they should have made these max rewards like level 30. Should have been like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All those increments. They made it go all the way up to 49. Why did that not mark her? Why did that not mark her? There we go.
No, 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 Epic, please help me. I accidentally cycled Echo Drupal ability damage. Epic pistol, I just got.
Oh no. The quadruple? You know, you're going through them too quick. There's nothing you can do. It's gone. Oh. That's rough. I feel so sorry. I feel bad. Not that there's anything I did or could do, but that's rough. I feel. You'll find him again soon. It's bound to happen. A rip, though. That is a rip. A ripperoni indeed.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Soiled it!
Soiled it! Soiled it!
Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it!
Yoink. Ow. Not in the face. Owie. Oh my god. Well, that would Iron Mountain, unfortunately, it was a new item they got, so it wouldn't, like, they would have probably gone through, because they basically processed it too quickly in their brain and decided it was trash and then realized what it was. So, like, it probably would have happened anyway, but that would help. I also still wish on Odyssey that they would let you lock in, like you could right click on a slot and then if you auto organized it, like, oops, I shouldn't have done that. It wouldn't, like I just did, I could have locked in certain items so they don't auto organize like that.
I looked at the rules at the very last second after I already held down my button.
That's rough. That's rough. Oh, man. It is taking so long.
Oh yeah,
2
I
hours
do gotta go to
later.
work tomorrow, so I'll probably have to wrap it up tonight after this round.
No worries, I'm probably doing the same. I'm probably going to go
But
for at least one
it
or
was
two
fun
more.
playing.
Yeah, thank you for the help. Oops. Dang it. I really goofed up. Now all my stuff is mixed. All my good stuff is mixed in. I don't remember where it was, so I have to find it real quick. Yeah, that one's one of my good ones. That's my triple ability damage. That's my... This is the Riff Ripper combo. Those ones we're using. Nope. Nope. And then those were new. We don't want them. We'll give them to the people.
I hate my life. Do you know how rare this thing was? I just got it from a vendor, thought it was nothing.
I mean, it's pretty rare in general. I mean, how often do you see a quadruple stack of any stat? Like this one, I have 3 of crit. Not that you would need a 4th crit. You're already at 100% there.
Always check your ruins now.
I usually try to. I do a pretty quick glance, and that's all I look for is if it's a quadruple ability or not. But yes, they are quite rare. I wish the legendary weapons, the legendary rune, didn't take up a space of the other rune. Yeah, I'll probably call it after this one too, chat. Also, hopefully, dude, I've been actually struggling to find a new place that suits us and will accept us. Because I don't have terrible credit, but I also don't have my taxes done yet from last year, so it's kind of hard to prove my income, not being a W-2 employee. So we've just been kind of struggling with some random stuff like that that kind of comes with the package of not having a standard income. It's been stressing me out a lot lately. Heather too. Hopefully we'll get it figured out here soon, but... Oh, let me go. Yoink. Oh. People know you as the weapon person. Yeah, Oracle, if you want to play tomorrow, I'll probably be on 4 p.m. Pacific to start. Probably go for another 2-3 hours like I did today. And that'll hopefully be the last leveling up stream I got to do for a while. I didn't use my ult. Allie, how close are you again on your leveling up? Yeah, Epic Bricks. I'm the same on I stream on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok all at the same time, so you can catch me in any of them. But I go from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Generally, I haven't been going a full 4 hours lately. It's been a little less for me to keep even myself entertained, let alone you guys. But otherwise, I stream between 4 and 8 p.m. Pacific. Oops. Where is he? Nice. W. They all died anyway, but it's still fun. All right, guys. Thank you for the help. I'll wrap it up there for today. I'm really, because
Yep,
you guys are
playing with you, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. You guys are probably gonna end up seeing.
So whenever you're gonna look at Worlds, I'll be there.
Okay, man.
All right, I'll see you.
See you,
Have
dude.
a good one.
But what you'll probably end up seeing from me is the return of some OG Lego content. I'll probably go back to my roots while it seems
Epic,
like
if you are not alive tomorrow. So help me, God, you will not live another day to play this game.
I'm alive tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. We only got 4 more levels now, and that sounds like not a lot, but that'd be like another probably hour and a half to 2 hours of running these. Oracle. Oh, so if you're new here, so I've been making content. I've been doing content creation for, in October it'll be 6 years. for about the last year and a half, I switched over to Lego Fortnite content specifically. But before that, I made like not general, but kind of overall IRL Lego content. And if you go onto my TikTok, you can see that because I've never deleted any of my videos. So once you scroll past all of the Lego Fortnite stuff, it'll go like you'll see all of my OG Lego content, so to speak. I used to post all sorts of like huge variety of like just stuff covering IRL Lego topics, hints and tips and tricks, just stuff that's interesting, fun facts, all that kind of stuff. But it'll likely. That was actually pretty good. Got rid of it too fast. It was like all crit. Here, I'm gonna pop out here. Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna pop out to lobby. But with the game not updating as often as a lot of us would like, I need to still be posting content because like last 2 weeks, I'll be honest, I've not been motivated to post anything short form or long form. Still here to stream, but as a streamer, content creator, I cannot be like just streaming. Otherwise, I'm gonna probably just naturally watch my viewership go down because I'm not essentially advertising myself out in the world via my content. So I want to continue to make content, but I want to enjoy the content I make. And Lego Fortnite content, at least with the lack of content, I could just go into like build reviews and stuff, and that could get me by until they release some more content. But I do gotta find some stuff that really does interest me, and that's always just regular Lego. Oh, subathon day for Brave, perfect. Beautiful. Send him on over. Hopefully he's doing something more interesting than grind expeditions matches continuously. But I'm out of here, guys. Thank you so much. I will likely see you tomorrow. I don't know for how long, but we'll see each other tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. See you later. And for everybody on TikTok, come join me on Twitch or YouTube the next time. I'm out of here, guys. Have a great night.